Yeah, this is what I'm not, I didn't get that. Yeah, no, it's bizarre, bizarre.
You're my laptop. This stuff is I think relatively well. So that you have to tell you,
I talked to Brad, he's had a class. He was fine.
yeah.
If you can get it to him by email.
Oh, yeah, I think.
And then, I mean, it doesn't come on.
Yeah. Okay, good, thanks.
And I told him about my proposal, things like that.
I don't know, I know we were working with.
Right.
Yes. I'll go there. Okay. I just accept Good. You, sir.
Is that hot lemon?
I know, I just want to have one back.
No, even like
Universal sign, like airline signal. This way. And you're like,
Come on, Ray. Come on. Oh, good.
We're not saying those things.
The city, yeah, the map is good. So take good notes. I take good notes. What are you doing? Yes. We'll begin with what's on. Yeah, or
I can't have this. Yes.
oh, forming the scene, not just.
keeping it up.
You only have to grab 5 or 3 shapes on that. You didn't even do it.
You guys ready?
Just about.
face tonight?
Yes.
Okay, it keeps flickering again. Just click on one.
Yeah.
I'm not ready. Is that good?
Yeah.
Yeah.
The average person yelling at the thing says
From
vacate.
PSU West, at PSU West.
What's the
At
PSU weather?
And then the password.
Amanda.
The IT password.
How do I set up screen share?
Go. Yeah.
CWS screen share at gmail.com, and then
Yes.
CWS screen share.
I know, but I feel like you're doing
It's new tweets from.
Yeah, that's perfect timing for this work. Thank you. Yeah, finally realized that I have to call.
What was the password?
Hashtag CWS screen share in all caps.
You want to do quality control or shall I? There we go.
Let me just type the tweet out real quick.
Alright. Alright, hi everybody, Dan also couldn't be here today, he has to work, he's actually on TV right now, so he just asked me to introduce this week's speaker, which is David Martin from the National Weather Service office here in State College, so thanks for coming by to give us this week's briefing.
Yeah, you're welcome. I was here early April before Easter last spring, and it was similar type weather pattern. We were fairly dry and on the cool side after a rough winter. And after a wet, stormy, cool summer, we've kind of gone over to a dry pattern. This is a current visible satellite, and got 4 weather systems. Got very disturbed weather across the southeast. I'll talk about that. System over the Midwest. And what was typical last winter was very dry in California, but kind of stormy across the Northwest here. And a deep off low across eastern Canada does a very cold air. If you loop this, you could get a sense of the movement. Even though we're pretty much clear right now, clouds are not that far away down in getting to northern Virginia here. This is a move from the looking from more of the Atlantic side of things, getting the perspective of the trend that moves off the coast yesterday. And after a warm weekend, temperatures in the 70s and 80s for most areas yesterday in the 50s, 60s at best. Zooming in here is the northeast picture here, so you can get an indication of the cloud covering. Again, a few clouds over near this east of Erie, Pennsylvania, and upstate New York, and Ontario, Quebec. Pretty much, we're pretty much clear out there. Couldn't ask for a nicer day. Give me a second. Get the nighttime lows. Last night generally cleared out pretty fast, and after being in the 50s, temperatures dropped off into the 40s. The lowest I saw was 33 in Chandler's Valley in Warren County, northwest Pennsylvania here. I'm going to do now is compare radar to satellite to surface features, and again, the area disturbed weather concerns us. There's this area down in the southeast here. I haven't worked in several days. My coworker gave me a heads up that several days ago it looked like the whole week would be sunny and dry, and basically now we're looking at some potential for some showers, rain, low clouds, fog, and drizzle. And later tomorrow night, probably Thursday night. Right now, high pressure basically overhead, and some showers, light rain over the Midwest here. SPC, Storm Protection Center, doesn't have any outlooks for any severe weather anywhere last I checked, nor is there any areas of excessive rainfall predicted right now. Biggest concern from SPC would be, western states where, you still have these raging fires across California. This is upper level pattern again. Basic bridge across south central Canada, upper lakes here. Then you got kind of a split in the flow. And, weak system across the east here. A really strong northwest flow just north of the U.S. border here, and off the Pacific Northwest coast. Currently, temperatures across the Midwest, basically most areas in the 50s and 60s. We recovered locally last hour. I checked with mid-50s around here, the low 60s across parts of the state. So pretty good recovery here. And 2 points to get into the 50s again once you get down in the southeast area. Zoom in here a little bit. This is a closer view here. Again, you have to get southeast to get dew points in the 50s. Central Virginia here, dew point 46 here. Basically, dew points mainly in the 40s now. Did see some low 50s earlier at Bradford and some of the western PA sites. Didn't have a lot of fog last night. This gives you a sense, how the upper level patterns change by grouping it here. And again, major change yesterday from Sunday. The temperature not, hardly getting out the 50s after being in the 70s and 80s there. Ice forecast here ending this evening. Again, now a whole lot going on is this northwest flow here. Basically, a trough to the north here lifts out. And the feature coming in, across the southern latitudes is, kind of weak upper level disturbance here. So pretty fast southwest flow across the northwest states into Canada here. So, beginning of fall here. That's going out to tomorrow evening. Again, these are 500 millibar heights here. Looking at thickness, precipitation, pressure, stuff I've looked at so far indicates, late tomorrow night into probably Friday morning would be the area of concern across Pennsylvania. Most of the rainfall right now looks like it's the eastern part of the state. Could linger in the New England into Friday morning. Again, P-wants do come up some, and I'm not looking at anything excessive, but probably wouldn't be surprised if most of the guidance is supporting 1 to 2 inches far eastern Pennsylvania right now. So this is the thickness here. Not the easiest to see, but if you zoom in, let's see, stop this thing. No. We're basically looking at high pressure overhead during this evening. This time tomorrow, looking at high pressure kind of center over New England, and precipitation is heavier precipitation over the southeast at this point. Zooming in a little bit here. So the big thing is you want precipitable water don't get high, but you got the low on the coast forming here, and east southeast flow, not real strong, but pretty strong. We low gradient north of high pressure here, so that would give some support for even some showers into the eastern part of the state. Oh, 48 hours here. Basically, looking at precipitation right in the PA border with Maryland. Again, the heaviest precipitation outside Pennsylvania. Basically, by Thursday morning, we're looking at much of the state having some light precipitation, moving into southern New York State, Long Island. And by Friday here, Thursday night, Friday morning, the heaviest is up towards Boston, Cape Cod. So the system by then is moving out. Going further out in the time towards the weekend, basically looking really good here with the trough moving east, pretty extensive upper level ridge. And, hard to really see anything going on with basically the system off the coast and high pressure overhead. So you're looking at basically sunny skies, probably radiating pretty good at night. Temperatures above normal during the day here. So the weekend looks good. Going further out in time, don't see a lot of change here. The big concern I saw when I came over from work was up towards Monday, Tuesday, weak upper level trough, southern branch here could combine with a backdoor front to the north here sometime early next week by Tuesday, and get a backdoor front through here. Into the weekend, pressure's pretty much overhead. What we wanted all summer, we didn't have. Have some dry, normal to above normal temperatures here. This is Monday here. Again, you can see the thickness up to the north here across Canada. It's well up here Monday, so I don't think Monday's going to be a bad day. At least at the beginning of the day, we're still underneath high pressure. It's a matter of how fast the backdoor front moves down. This is the 500 millibar pattern. Zooming in here. This is Monday here. You can see basically main flows up to the north across northern Canada. I see a weakness here across the lakes. A little bit. Zooming in is a little bit tricky, like our system. We just got a new operating system in March, and they just upgraded it the other day. So there's Tuesday. You can see extensive high pressure here over eastern Canada. Really cold, really tight thickness packing up here, and cold air to the north. And basically. You gotta watch the backdoor front. If you get northeast flow here, you can get some dry air in here. And Syracuse, New York, Friday morning had some extensive frost to know about. We haven't really had much yet. Get real cold air building into the northeast. That's how we often get real cold air in here at night. This is going further out in the time as we get into first part of October here. This is next Friday. I've got pretty extensive large-scale trough across the central U.S. Weak ridging across here, so we're going to warm up again. At the same time at the surface, we got basically a cold front to the west here, cold air coming into the plains. So basically after we might cool down a little bit Tuesday, Wednesday, we'll warm back up. And towards next weekend, if I have another frontal passage. Been some concern about the upcoming winter. We have a weak El Nino in place. I think it's forecast to stay fairly weak, but I could keep us a little bit on the mild side this winter. Other things come into play. It's been a lack of hurricanes this season across the Atlantic Basin. We didn't have many last year or in 1968, a number of cold winters. Anybody got any questions? The interesting events lately have been the floods across the southwest states and the Phoenix. We'll have to see what happens over the course of the next few weeks. A very active, tropical season across the Pacific. That's all I got.
Anybody have any questions? Great, well, thanks for coming out. Appreciate it.
You're welcome.
Oh, Paul. Is it a long read?
Yeah.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
I was gonna say, if I was gonna stop coming over.
This camera on far? I haven't yet, John.
Yeah.